Welcome everybody. If you have a 987 Porsche Boxster from 2005 to 2011, we are going to have an easy repair for the convertible top, where you can see it goes over the top frame here. It's due to some loose elastic, and we'll show you how to repair that very quickly and easily. Some tools you'll need: a stapler, a pair of good scissors, a Torx wrench, or a Torx bit size 15, and a 1-inch piece of elastic at least 5 inches long. So open up your top, and you'll want to open it about a half, let's say 2/3 of the way open, so you can reach your hand behind the back. To do that, there's 2 pieces of Velcro right here. Unlatch both pieces of Velcro. This will allow you to access the back of the top, and it's easier to get your hands in there on the inside part, just like this. So the piece of elastic you want to find is right here. You can see that it's showing itself pretty loose, and it should be just slightly tight when it's working right. This elastic just wears out over time, and you can see where it's attached to this screw here, and that's where you take your Torx wrench and you want to unscrew that screw there. If you have a screwdriver, it can work, but it's pretty tight. But you can see once we've removed the screw, it's that simple. It just holds in to the end of that slotted piece of elastic right here that has really just completely worn out, and it's lost its flex entirely. And that's why your top isn't closing the way it should. So take your scissors, and you're going to cut it right at the end of that solid piece of fabric. Don't cut off the end of the piece of fabric, only cut the elastic right there. You can see where there's going to be a bit of elastic left behind, and that's okay. With your new 1-inch piece of elastic, you'll need about 5 inches of it. Right here I'm doing about 1 inch less than the piece of elastic that I've cut off of the top. So cut that with your good scissors, and there's your 5-inch piece. And you'll just take a small Phillips head screwdriver, an ice pick, something to just ream a hole so that screw can easily come through the elastic. Put the hole about 1 inch from one end of the elastic and ream it out pretty good so you can fit that screw. And here's the easiest fix. You could use a sewing thread and a needle, but you don't have to. A stapler works perfectly well. Line up that 1-inch wide piece of elastic, overlap where the existing elastic is, and just start stapling across that vertically, just like this on both sides. Probably about 5 or 6 staples, easily spaced across the whole stretch of elastic there. And that's going to hold it very well. You don't need to stitch. This will save you a tremendous amount of time, and I have no idea how to use a sewing needle, so this will work great for anybody and be a whole lot better than it was. So take that new fitting piece, insert your screw, make sure it's lined up so it's all facing the way it was before. You don't want to have it bent or twisted when you reinsert into the back of your top. You're going to insert that 1-inch wide piece of elastic just back exactly the way you found it to start with. Bring it back with your screw in place, and you'll just kind of have to feel in there. A headlamp is another perfect tool you should have to be able to see through here as best as you can, especially if you're working by yourself. And just tighten it by hand a little bit so you don't want to drop or lose that screw. The elastic should hold it in place. But when you take your Torx socket wrench or screwdriver or Allen wrench, whichever you're using, tighten it back up until it's snug once again. Just like this. With that in place, return the 2 pieces of Velcro that we removed at the start of the video to hold the top back firmly into place as it was before. And with this, your repair is done, quick and easy. So with your repair done, close your top and watch this. You can see the top closes just behind the outside frame once again, exactly as it should. Thank you for watching this video, everybody. Please be sure to like and subscribe. We have more videos coming. Look forward to see you again soon.